Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's healing session. We are entering Pisces season, and therefore we have some new planets shifting, entering new houses, new signs. We're going to do a Reiki session where we will adapt to those energies and use to our advantage for everyday life. If you really like this session and you would like to see more, I have the part 2 of the Pisces season on my Patreon. You can access that with the link down below. I'm excited to see you there, and we will get right into our session. We start off strong with the full moon in Virgo on the 24th of February. The first one, or first intention basically for this, is a shadow work prompt. You can use this to do it at home with either journaling or just, out loud. Ask yourself that question. If you do it in front of a mirror, it's even more powerful because at the same time you're doing mirror work. But the prompt is, what do you not feel worthy of? And we're gonna use this black obsidian to kind of like bring that to the forward. Yes. Often we have a lot of thoughts and emotions hidden away in our subconsciousness. So I just want to focus here on pulling that forward. Basically realizing, where does this feeling come from? Did a situation in your life happen that made you feel this way? Explore those inner thoughts, and by allowing them to come to the surface, we have an easier time to let them go, which is why doing shadow work is so important. If you're someone that wants to deepen their shadow work this year, I have an ebook that I wrote with over 50 pages of prompts, so you basically don't run out of them unless you're a hardcore shadow work fanatic. I used to do shadow work every single day when I started my spiritual journey. It triggered a lot of healing, a lot of process. It is not for everyone. I don't recommend it. It was a little bit careless, to say the least, but it allowed me to progress quite fast, which is why I have less of things triggering me nowadays. But you gotta be prepared for that. If you're interested in the ebook, there's also a link down below. I'm gonna put the obsidian right between your feet. It is a really grounding crystal as well, and now that all these emotions are bubbling up through the session, I want you to still be grounded and not feel triggered too much. A little bit of a trigger is good, so we can realize why do we feel that way, but I don't want you to go into a panic attack. Yeah, depending on what kind of person you are, it's either a little trigger or more heavier if you had something really, or like a really bad experience. So I'm just gonna put that as a next intention. We're also gonna take this time to release our fears. just gonna be wiping those away. And the next one is free yourself. I want to focus here on all parts of the body. I'm just gonna be pulling away the energy that makes you feel trapped, that makes you feel like you're in a cage, you're not truly being yourself, energy that holds you back, that brings you to self-sabotage. Another focus point I wanted to look at on the astrological chart was Venus being in the 11th house, and for the first intention I wanted to have our wishes and desires fulfilled. You know, I'm really into manifesting, and you know, that theme always mirrors in my videos lately, but it's just, you know, why have a shitty life when you can have a good life? And you know, you can manifest a good life basically. And I just want you to feel like you have a fulfilled life. For everyone that can be anything different, so think here about your desires, whatever it is. We're just gonna align you with that reality. We're gonna help you embody that state of the wish fulfilled. One thing you can do on your own, if you want to practice that a little bit more deeply, is the manifesting technique called SATS, which stands for state akin to sleep. It's basically you visualizing you having your desire already, or like that end state that you want to feel in, and looping that over and over while you fall asleep, and you know, you have immediate results the next day. And I mean, how much more effortless can it get, basically? I want to focus here on pressing that embodied state into you. Next, we're gonna let our creativity flow. I'm gonna use here a citrine crystal. The last one for the Venus in the 11th house is networking. We never realize how important that part actually is, and how many opportunities it opens up for us when we just know people, when we have an idea or a project that we're working on and we need a little bit of help. You know, oh, I can call this person because they're an expert, or like this person would be really beneficial for this project, you know. And networking doesn't come easy for everyone, especially if you're someone that has a little bit of an issue approaching people. So I just wanted here to make it easier for you. And I want to focus here actually on your outer energy field, your aura. We're just gonna transform that into a person that has it super easy to network. It's just really something natural for you, and you feel comfortable doing it. Especially if you guys work in a work environment where you're in an office or just with a lot of public people. Expanding that from the center of your being out into the world, so that your reality adapts to this new assumption that you're someone that's super good at networking and it comes so easy and naturally to you. You have done it all your life. Next planet is Neptune in Pisces, and here I want to focus on you having a clear vision. It could be a clear vision on your life, on your job, on certain goals that you have. Whatever it is, we're going to support that with this tiger's eye. And although tiger's eye isn't traditionally used for like the eyes or anything to enhance that, but as the name it says, tiger's eye, so like they're really sharp, and I thought it would suit that. I know it's like an overall explanation that's kind of like childish in a way, but you know, it makes sense to me. That's the most important thing. So I'm just gonna focus on your eye area. We're just gonna create that clear vision. Next is explore your emotional intelligence. And here I just want to boost that. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for what we're good at. And you know, emotional intelligence is one of them, because to be honest, the things I observe in the world makes me question sometimes how far we have come as a humanity, because you know, some people really lack a little bit that aspect, and this is not as something to be mean in, but a lot of people don't develop themselves emotionally as much as we're supposed to. And you know, it's a really important part of humanity. I feel like the world would be so much different if a lot of people would develop their emotional intelligence a little bit more, or like even on an empathic perspective, you know, with everything that's going on around the world. That's when you clearly see that there are quite a lot of people actually that lack empathy and emotional understanding in like a different aspect. And you know, it's actually quite sad that for the year that we're in, things have not really changed that much in certain areas. So yeah, but you know, we are the new generation, and we're also in the year of Aquarius, where the spiritual self is so much more heightened compared to other centuries and timelines and everything. And that truly is because such a huge shift has to happen on Earth. I mean, like, just comparing each month how many people spiritually awaken, it's really fascinating. And that's truly because this planet has to be on a whole complete different vibration, and so many people are needed for that. But yeah, we're just gonna focus here first on our little community. The last intention is connect with your spiritual self, and I'm gonna use a snow quartz, which is one of my favorite crystals to work with. I here want to focus on your crown chakra, literally opening you up to your higher self, letting that one guide you. And you know, before I forget, and that it popped up in my head right now, if you're someone that's looking for new routines and you don't know where to start, what should I implement in my life and all that, I actually used ChatGPT on the weekend to fabricate me a whole new routine. I asked it to do a morning and evening routine, a daily routine, a weekly and a monthly, inspired by different things, one of them being spirituality. And it gave me such a good routine that I'm so excited to slowly start to implement certain things. So if you've been looking for something new, let ChatGPT do the work for you. It was just, you know, so nice to not really, because I tried sometimes on my own and I just don't know what to add. And you know, maybe I'll even ask it for a separate spiritual routine itself, because I've been really struggling with that. I mean, last year one of my goals was to do more spiritual things, but at the end I didn't, because you know, gotta put time aside for that, and sometimes when it gets busy we just forget. But you know, I said the vibe for 2024 this year, my life is a complete new era. So you know, reinvention, on a whole new level. And I wanna that we've kind of like prepared the crown chakra. I just want to be able to fully broadcast and connect to your spiritual self, your higher self, maybe even your spirit guides if that's what you need as well, because in a way they're an extended part of you, I would say, since they're like constantly with you, or basically constantly there when you need their help. You can just get a quick call and basically they are here to help, you know. Doing an aura of love to finish this up. And now you're ready for Pisces season. Hope you enjoyed this session. That you're excited for this new season upon us to do cool new things. And I will see you guys in the next session. Goodbye everyone.